we're back for another deck profile, and today's a little bit more of a special deck profile today because I'm going to be showing you guys my Thunder Dragon Dinosaur deck that I used at the Fargo Regional this past weekend, and I got top 8 at the event, as you can tell with the Thunder Dragon Colossus playmat in the background. But yeah, I went X1 at the event, and it was 7 rounds, 112 people, so... But yeah, and I got 7th out of it, so that was awesome. Got top 8. It was my first top at all, really, so it was really nice, and very happy. But yeah, I guess I should stop talking and actually show you guys what I played. So obviously, with the dinosaur lineup, pretty self-explanatory to start. 3 Oviraptor because Searcher, it's just obvious. Not much needs to be said. 2 Conductor. Just 2. 3's too much in this kind of deck, I feel. I think if you have more than 2, you're kind of pushing it a little bit. But yeah, 2 is really fine. He came in awesome the entire day. 2 Coatless, obviously to get the pill to hand, but also his negation effect came in clutch a lot at the event. I used it a lot. I really did like it. I usually went into Coatless more than Conductor, I felt like, the entire event, because I just needed that negate, which came in really handy throughout the event. Then Giant Rex, it's free in the deck. 1 Miscellaneous. Protection, and then the last of the dinosaur lineup is Pancratops, because if you're going second, a free pop in 2600 meter is always nice. Now we're on to the Thunder Dragons. The ratio I did 3 Dragon Dark. He is the Searcher of the deck. Sorry, glare again. I hate that happens. I'm sorry. 3 Roar. He's the special summon from deck, and then 1 Hawk. Hawk is great because he's kind of the guy you search off of dark, and then you can just get him back, like special summon him from the banish zone, or from graveyard or anything really, and just further your plays. And that's it for the Thunder Dragon lineup. I wouldn't change this lineup, to be honest. I think this ratio is really good. I will say if you wanted to bump Hawk to 2, I would say go for it. It's fine. Nothing really. I'm not offended by that or like against that. But for me, I just decided just do one Hawk, and it worked well. All that just because you could search it, and that's the only reason why I have it at 1. And then on to other monsters, 3 Armageddon Knight, because it is busted in this deck, because it's just free, just starts all your stuff for the most part. 1 Dark Grepher, same as Armageddon Knight, just to get more Foolish Burial stuff going. Then for hand traps, 2 Ash, and then 2 main deck Cherries. I have my main decked a few targets as well in the extra deck. I wouldn't change the hand trap lineup at all either. I think it's fine. This is just for my needs. If you really wanted to change it to, like, if you don't like main decking Cherries, not your style, then you could go Drolls. I don't run Drolls in this deck. I didn't run it all day. But if you wanted to use a different hand trap ratio, go right ahead. If whatever floats your boat, it's just fit in my needs for the event. And then on to spells. 3 of the obvious Fossil Lig, because it's the Searcher, and it gets you in anything really. It's free as hell. Same goes for Gold Sark. 3 of, it's so good in the deck. It just enables all your plays. 3 Allure for draw power, because drawing is always nice. And also send up your ballast pile. 2 Pill. Same with Conductor, for reasoning why it's at 2, because 3 is too much. I felt like 3 would be cloggy, and it wasn't really necessary. So I think 2 is just fine. And then another Thunder Dragon card, 1 Fusion. Didn't really use it at all. I think I only resolved it once in the event, but it was still serviceable when I needed it. And then lastly, for other one-ofs, 1 Rhoda to search out the Armageddon Knight or Dark Grepher. Armageddon Knight, I mean. Foolish Burial, and then lastly, Monster Reborn, because Monster Reborn is fun. Alright, now on to the extra deck. 2 Colossus. This is pretty much the most expensive card in the deck, sadly. But that's why this deck is good. It's a mistake on legs, and it can protect itself. It's really good. I got it out pretty much every goddamn game. So, yeah, it was really good. It stayed on the board a long time. That was awesome. Then 1 Titan, because for OTKs, if you're in that realm. 1 Logia and 1 Doka. What? Oh shoot, I messed that up. 1 Doka, 1 Logia, because they're dinosaurs and they make them pretty easily. 1 Gustav Max for if you have 2 conductors in the field, or any other scenario like that. You can or a conductor and a Titan, because I think Titan's level 10. But you can overlay them, go into this game for 2,000. I resolved it once against a Burning Abyss player to end that game quickly. That was, I think, the only time I ever brought it out. Dante, because Dante is the Cherry's target for the main deck, anyway. And then for Lynx, 1 Wee Witch, because most of their stuff is dark and really good. Didn't really need 2. I felt like 1's is pretty fine. And then 1 land for Rinkus, just in case I have extra attributes that are on the field, so it makes it easier. 1 Underclock, because manipulating attack is always nice. Nightmare package of Phoenix, Cerberus, and Unicorn. I never summoned these the entire event. I am actually being honest with you guys. I did not summon these at all. Because I never really got into that situation. So it was yeah, I mean, I think the only one I think I did was Phoenix, but that's it. They were, yeah, I never really used them the entire time. 1 Firewall, because this is the Cherry's target, and also can this please be banned, please, later down the line. It's so gross. But I only used it for a Cherry's target, and I did use it. I think I hit 2 people with this, twice with Cherries, I think all day. And then lastly, 1 Borreload, because it's really good. Now on the side deck. I wouldn't change much with the side extra deck either. I think the extra deck's pretty solid for the most part, for my needs anyway. And now for side deck, 2 more Pankrotopses if we're going second and we need to see it more often. 2 Ogre for specific matchups. The extra Cherries if I need to see it more often. Toad if I ever played Paleo. So this is also a shout out to my friend Larson, because he's made me wary of Paleo more recently. But anyway, yeah, Toad, just in case I run into Paleo. And then a weird matchup, a weird tech I did, Super Poly and Starving Venom. Super Poly, my thinking behind this, if I ran into a pure Thunder Dragon deck, and they had double Colossus in the field, my thinking was go into Super Poly, fuse them away into a Starving Venom, and then go from there. And that was my thought process. Never did it, never saw it. I sided it in twice against other matchups, but I never got to see it. But it's the thought process was there. Then 2 Mind Control, because if I'm going second, and stuff like that. Then Traps, lastly, 3 D-Barrier, because against a lot of matchups, like Thunder Dragons, Pure, and against Burning Abyss and stuff like that. And then 2 Red Reboot, and that's just for Altergeist, because that matchup is hell on Earth if you face them with this deck. With the side deck, what I would change, really, I mean, I would want to put 2 Twin Twisters in there. I just didn't have the room. I just didn't know what to take out for 2 Twin Twisters. So that's pretty much that. Now on to matchups. So for matchups, I see here, round 1, I faced Cubics against Joe. That was pretty fun. I won 2-0. Sadly, I wish I didn't have to face my friend's round 1, but it's whatever. It was fun. But yeah, I won that one 2-0 against Cubics. Round 2, I faced Altergeist. I lost that one. That was rough. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong that match, because I just couldn't get anything going. Round 3 was Burning Abyss. I won that one. That one went to 3 games. I cherries him game 3 and just won from there. Next was 60 card Hero Dinosaurs, which was a weird match, which is a weird combination, but I won that one 2-0. He didn't really do much against me the entire time. Next was Next was Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes, I won that one 2-1. That one was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting Blue Eyes on the entire time. It wasn't even Chaos Max either. It was just straight up classic Blue Eyes with the Spirit Dragons and everything. That was really cool. But yeah, I won that one. And then the 6th round, I won against Trickstar. I won that one 2-0. And then the last round, I won against Trickstar Sky Striker. I won that one 2-0 as well. I felt bad a bit because he when he played Pot of Desires, he banished 3 Reincarnation, like 2 Candinas in there, and I think like a few other things. But like, yeah, it was pretty bad. So that's what he told me right after the match was over. He told me that, like, what he banished. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm so sorry. But anyway, but yeah, and I finished 6-1 or X1 at the event, and then finished 7th. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Happy that I got my first top, and yeah, it's not really much else to say. I guess all I have to say left to say is I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. If you have any questions, leave that down in the comment section below. I'll answer any if I have the time. And like, also, if you have any suggestions on how to make this deck even better in the future, leave that down in the comment section below as well. I'll also obviously take a look. I love any feedback you guys give, and any constructive criticism you guys give as well. But yeah, I guess I'll leave it like that. Leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe, and I should see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.